Baruchim Habayim, welcome everyone to a special edition of All Parsha on Parshas Bechukosai, the Chasam Sofer and Parshas Bechukosai. In the Sefer Chasam Sofer al Torah on Sefer Vayikra, in the back of the Sefer, they publish from the personal notebook of Reb Mordechai Ephraim, who is called Reb Fishel Sofer, from what he heard from the Chasam Sofer in the years Tav Kuf Pei to Tav Kuf Pei Aleph 1820 to 1821. Chasam Sofer asks the following question. In the beginning of the Parsha, when it talks about the brachos that Klal Yisrael will receive if they adhere to the Torah, if they're amel ba Torah, Pasuk says, "Va'achaltem lachmechem lasoiva." You'll eat your bread to satiety. Says Rashi, "Oichel kima," you will eat a little, v'hu misbarich b'meyav, and it will be blessed in your innards. You will eat a little, and that will suffice. That will be enough to satisfy you. Ask Chasam Sofer, why do they need this bracha? Why would they need a bracha? They could eat a little and they'll be satisfied nevertheless. But we're talking about where there's plentiful rainfall and ample food and produce and their storehouses are full. So what's the bracha? They'll eat a little and they'll be satisfied. They could eat a lot. They have a lot. They have an abundance of produce. They have an abundance of bounty and blessing. Why do they need to have a bracha to eat a little and be satisfied nevertheless? They have a lot, so let them eat a lot. Says the Chasam Sofer, look in Toisus and Av Kuf Daled, brings a medrash that before a person prays that Torah should enter their body, they should first pray that treats and delicacies and the pleasures of life don't enter their body. What does this mean? This means that indulgence is an impediment to spiritual elevation. Hashem created a person. He wants man to enjoy this world. He wants man to appreciate the hanois of this world, but man is not supposed to indulge and be immersed in the pleasures of this world. So if a person wants Torah to be flowing through their bloodstream, they have to make sure they're not overindulging. Before a person should pray that Torah should enter their system, they should pray that Gashmiya should not enter their system. That's why Rabbeinu HaKadosh was not nene from this world, even in Etzba Ketana. Therefore, says the Chasam Sofer, indeed, it is a great bracha that even though you have bounty and you have ample produce and you have shefa, it's a bracha gedola to eat a little bit, and that should do the job. Because if you're able to suffice on less Gashmiyas, that will allow more room for Ruchnias, Lahachnis Torah b'meyav. Therefore, the pasuk concludes that if in fact ve'achaltem lachmechem lasoiva, then the pasuk concludes that indeed the Rebbeinu Shalom will dwell among you. That's why the pasuk says, "V'nasati mishkani b'soichechem v'loi sigal nafshi eschem." I will dwell among you, and I will not be disgusted by you. Because if you're able to eat less and be satisfied, v'nasati mishkani b'soichechem, then the Rebbeinu Shalom himself will dwell among you. In the Gemara in Tainus, the Gemara says that a person should always view as if HaKadosh Baruch Hu is in one's meyav, shenemar bekirbecha kadosh. Therefore, eating less and yet being satisfied will allow for more ruchnius, will allow for more hashras hashchina, and will allow the shchina itself to dwell among you. This is the amazing insight of the Chasam Sofer, why we need the bracha of va'achaltem lachmechem lasoiva. You'll eat kima umisbarech b'meyav. You'll eat a little bit, and that little bit will be blessed in your innards. Oichel kima v'hu misbarech b'meyav. Wishing everyone a wonderful Shabbos.